things will actually, go, how everyone wanted to be, to be settled and everyone will be back.
That was the West Indies captain Chris Gayle urging regional cricket administrators to bring an end to the bitter contracts dispute that kept him and his teammates from playing. Well, after a few months of waiting, Gayle finally gets his wish. Our top story in sports this evening is that the settlement has been reached between the West Indies Cricket Board and the Players Association. Both feuding parties have been at loggerheads over players' contracts, payments and image rights, keeping several of the region's top players off the field for the Bangladesh home series and recently the ICC Champions Trophy in South Africa. In a joint statement following a 3-day meeting, the Board and Players Association said all outstanding matters have finally been settled. The agreement comes just 1 month before the West Indies are to tour Australia down under. Over to India, where Trinidad and Tobago score a thrilling victory over Deccan Chargers in the ICC 2020 Champions League today. So some more good news in West Indies cricket. More spectacular late-game bowling heroics from Dwayne Bravo, giving the Caribbean men a 3-run victory over the Indian champions. Bravo concedes just 4 runs in a splendid final over as Deccan fell short in front of their home crowd. Chasing 150 to win, the Chargers got off to a great start. Former Australia wicketkeeper batsman Adam Gilchrist smashing 51 from 36 balls with 6 fours and 2 sixes. But Bravo's bowling and TNT's sharp fielding strangled the Chargers. TNT advances to the next round with the victory and meet New South Wales of Australia on Friday.
Held our nerves in the end. It's unfortunate that Deccan Chargers, came out on the losing end, but I thought they fought hard. It's very unfortunate, but again, we had one mission in mind, and that was to come out here and win, take 2 points going into the next round.
Congrats to Dan Ganga and his men. To some swimming news now, Cayman's Shaune Fraser continues his dominance on the collegiate circuit in the United States. Shaune claims the NCAA Swimmer of the Week honor following his hat-trick of titles for the University of Florida. Competing at the Virginia versus Florida meet this past weekend, Shaune was simply outstanding in leading the Gators to an overall title. He scores wins in the 100 meters butterfly, 200 meters fly and 200 meters individual medley. His wins in the butterfly event were B standard qualifying times for the NCAA championships. Shaune also helps the relay team win the medley event. Well done. Back at home with some flag football action, and well done, Shaune. And the season is set to come to a thrilling end this weekend with the finals. The West Bay Goldfield Hellcat have dominated the men's season, and they punched their tickets with a 12-0 victory over Maples last Saturday. Led by the solid quarterbacking of Freckle Ebanks, the Hellcats move into the final as favorites. They tackle the Doghouse Bulldogs, who stopped the Hammerheads Pirates in the other men's semi-final, so it's all billed to be a great final. In the ladies division, the Hammerheads Lady Sharks upset the Zulu Warriors 21-14 to secure a finals berth, while the Walkers Wanderers move on after beating Ace Paint and Decor 12-8 in a close matchup. Finals are this Saturday at the Ed Bush Sports Center. So Donna, lots going on in sports this evening. The West Indies finally come to an agreement. Shaune doing exceptional in the United States. So lots going on.
Yeah, lots happening. You were telling me that the West Indies, in fact, are like from the back in the 1920s that the team was started. So I was saying earlier too that maybe this is a time for them to come back to their golden years because they're getting old now, as a team.
The year started perfectly, beating England in the Wisden Trophy and then going on to do so well at the ICC 2020 championships in England. And then to have the top players not play against Bangladesh and at the ICC Champions Trophy, it was disappointing. It was shameful. It was very shameful. But now hopefully they can go forward. Australia is next. They travel to Australia. Hopefully they can do some big things.
Well, West Indians and Caribbean people on the whole
finally happy.
are happy, to say the least.
Yeah.